Hey, love bugs, what's up? I hope you're having a good morning, noon, night, whenever this video may reach you. Do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can get that ding whenever I upload a new video. So today we are going to be doing a recap review of a live, an explosive live that Storm Monroe he literally just finished with Jaguar, right? Shouts out to Jaguar and Essie Berry. Shouts out to Essie Berry. And Tiffany Haddish actually joined the live. She was there in the beginning, and a lot of things came out. So of course, you know what's happening with P. Diddy. Jaguar, she came out 4 years ago on Storm Monroe's channel, and they did lives that literally like reached over 1 million views, millions of views, and went viral. And she was basically saying that he was a monster, and all of the things that have come out about him, and especially the video footage, because people were still trying to make excuses like, well, it's just a money grab. It's a this, it's a that. No, we seen a video of him dragging, ragging, and tagging Cassie in a hotel. So she's pretty much been vindicated on all of the claims that she's been making against Diddy. We can say that at the very least. Now, everybody else, you know, all of the other people that she's been speaking out against, people still, you know, they're on the fence. They don't know what to believe and what not to believe. But I think where there is smoke, there is fire. And if everybody is saying some of the same things when it comes to these people in the entertainment industry, there has to be a little bit of truth. Personally, I've been around, you know, I done heard things, I done saw things. And I told y'all in a previous live that we did earlier that a lot of people operate like P. Diddy. He is not the only one. And this is why we were saying, like, what did he do to fall from grace? Like, why is he no longer protected by the gatekeepers above him? Because he's a gatekeeper, but he's on a certain tier of gatekeeping. There's another level up above him. And yeah, the chickens are coming to roost as far as he's concerned. So in the live that they recently did, they were pretty much talking about Jay-Z. You know, they touched on Russell Simmons. They talked about P. Diddy in the video that the apology video, the fake apology video that he just did. And it's honestly looking like he just in Bali with Russell Simmons and them, like he done fled the country. I don't know. It's just a lot going on here. We've been having a jam-packed weekend as far as P. Diddy has been concerned. Okay, child. Now, what's up? Yes, let me get into my love bucks. How y'all doing? How's everybody's night? I hope you all had a great weekend. Happy Sunday, fun day. Okay, what's up? What's up? What's up? Hey Norris, how you been? I hope you good. What's up, Jay the Illuminated? Hey God's Anointed. Hey Holly. Hey King Hazy. What's up? Hey, come for me. What's up, Alicia? Hey Laura. Hey Linnell. What's up, Ash? Yes. What about the mukbang? Oh, I did the mukbang, boo. I did it. Oh yeah, I wasn't even in attendance. I did it. YouTube be playing with the notifications, but I did it. I did the mukbang legit maybe 20 minutes after I got off that live. So just go, you know, check my page and you'll see it. What's up, Jamie? Hey, Trini Love. What's up, TT? Hi, Vava. How are you? Yes. I mean, I never stopped, but, you know, if there's nothing really much to get into as far as it goes, then we ain't going to get into it. We got to be able to pivot. So, with that being said, everybody that's up in my house, make sure you pay the entry fee, hit the like button, okay? Don't play with me, play with your father, all right? So, we're going to head on over to these YouTube streets, even though we're on the YouTube streets, but we're going to go to another part of the YouTube streets, all right? Let me share. Hey, Coco Runway. I'm doing good. Thank you. Shouts out to my new subscribers. Welcome to the show. Okay. Shouts out to Storm Monroe. Storm, you better not flag my fucking channel, okay? So this is the title of his video. Tiffany Haddish, Jaguar, Wright, and Essie Berry discuss Diddy, Jay-Z, Mary J. Blige, Rihanna, and more. So it's 2 hours. So you know how we do over here when we usually go through these videos. We kind of skim and skip through. And I'm blessed by the YouTube gods to be able to fast forward to the right points and the right parts. I don't know how I do it, but I got the gift of foresight, okay? But we're going to start this off, and I'm just going to play the very beginning.
We are live. Listen, thank you guys to everybody for being patient. But of course, all good things, you know, you got to be a little patient sometimes. I got Miss Jaguar with us.
Yes, he's saying thank you for being patient because it took 25 years for them to start this live, child. People done went and had a baby, went and bought a house, worked 40 hours a week before they started this live. And this is also, a cool way for him to come back on these YouTube streets because everybody been saying, people been asking me, where's Storm? Where in the world is Storm Monroe? He right here. He ain't go nowhere. He be working, but he right here. He came back like this, and I think this is really dope.
And of course, I have Essie Berry as well, so y'all can say hi to the chat.
Hi chat, how y'all? I love you guys, Queen.
Shout out to the Mod Squad, Undivided.
I have to say thank you for everybody for being patient, waiting. Jag, it's been a long time. Mad respect for you, Queen, from the beginning to the end.
Wait a minute, though. I gotta be honest about why we were late.
Okay.
Get a little bit of a surprise, just a little bit. Well, big.
How about I do it like this?
Do it like that.
T-Girl.
Huh.
You know I was...
Just gonna give them the surprise, boo.
Just gonna give them the surprise. They should know the voice.
Don't give them the surprise.
What up, y'all?
Miss Tiffany.
What's going on?
Ain't she beautiful?
Actress and comedian. Now y'all can't talk shit because look who's here.
See, now that's really dope. Like he has Tiffany Haddish on his panel. And this is why everybody be hating on Storm. This is why everybody want to cuss him and drag him like a dog in the street. It's because he just so casually sits there with his, mustard green shirt on, his fresh cuts, and just be like, oh, hey, y'all, Tiffany Haddish is on the panel. You're anointed. You're anointed. It just is what it is. It gives what it gives. Even though she cuts them out.
Miss Tiffany Haddish yourself, you guys.
Author, y'all make sure y'all get out. What are we gonna do? We're gonna curse them with joy. I curse you with joy, honey.
I love that.
It's a great book. And just sitting there listening to you talk to your meet and greet folks afterwards and just listening to you give them life lessons. And, I have my 2 cents, but her crew is really tight and they love her. And see, I know a lot of people think that me and Tiffany are in a bad way, and it's not true.
She just be talking crazy about me every now and then because she love me.
Well, everybody
else talks crazy about
me.
It's all love. It happens. It happens.
About somebody else, shit. But I found out that we have a mutual mentor in common, Michael Collier.
Yes, I love Michael Collier.
Yeah. And when Michael told me, because he was just recently honored on Venice Beach, and unfortunately I went ultra viral and there was no need for me to be out.
Hold on, wait a minute. You can go to class.
Go back this way a little bit. Go back this way.
KLOUDZ.
So this is her brand. I think it's like a marijuana brand or whatever, and it's called Clouds. I think that's a creative name.
THC.com.
Oh, snap.
Sitting on top of a cloud.
Yeah.
That's all right.
You fucking around. I'm
Get
making a
us
commercial
back
for your
up
ass
in
for
there.
real. Me and Meech gonna get right in the studio. I'm gonna make you a theme song in the cloud.
Do it.
While you're talking with your
Wait a minute.
talking.
Wait a minute, Tim. Why we ain't seen more advertisements of it?
Because I'm busy.
You gotta go live every day smoking it. That's how you sell it.
Oh, okay. And then I'm gonna read my book while I'm smoking it.
Look at him giving out advice, being a PR person. He just can't help it.
Literally.
I've been on the book tour. I'm
That would be
on my
nice.
Yeah. A little bit in the morning when
But
you
first,
get.
I'm gonna wait till my case in Georgia's done before. I
Okay.
go
Okay.
smoking
Fair
on-
enough. Yeah.
Damn, nigga.
Hey, I can tell you how to get past that.
I can cut you out of your face. I be watching this. I be like, this nigga don't know what he's talking about. Oh, if I had his number, I'd give you the.
But just wait. Just wait, because you got my email now.
Emails go into spam. No,
You got my email now. So just wait. Just wait. You got my email.
All right, look, I'll be right back, guys. Drop me down for a second. I'm gonna walk Tiffany out. But she had to say hi, and I wanted you guys. And y'all make sure I'm telling you.
See, look at that. Tiffany Haddish couldn't even get through because this man be having tens of thousands of emails. Yet one of these, oh, I shouldn't say it, but I'm gonna say it. I don't give a fuck. Somebody got their funky ass up here, and it ain't no love lost. It's just how I talk. If you offended, oh well, argue with your father. And was like, oh, he scammed me. He scammed me. Ma'am, he got a lot going on. He didn't even listen. He didn't even fucking answer Tiffany Haddish's email. You really think that you at the forefront? And don't give that. People be thinking they too special, and they really don't be giving that. Sometimes people really just don't be remembering. Sometimes you got to be a pest when you want to get your bottom line and when you want to get what you need. I wouldn't give a fuck. If I felt like somebody wronged me or owed me or needed to do something that I needed them to do, I would be hitting you up multiple times, okay? It might not be every single day because I don't like to be a pest, but I wouldn't give a damn, okay? Especially if it was something that I wanted and I needed and I felt like you supposed to do. Hello, this is hello. I'm just sending a reminder, hello. I just need to throw that out there because, child, these people be really thinking they is just somebody that they just is, we all somebody, okay? All right, let's just keep going. So we're going to fast forward a little bit because I want to get to when Jaguar spilled the tea about Jay-Z, baby. And I don't know exactly.
Who she helped build Uptown Records. And of course, she was the first lady of Bad Boys unofficially because she was baby mom to the boss.
Mm.
And then you had Kimura. And she was with Russell.
Who Russell was fucking on when
she's done.
Who wasn't Russell fucking on her when she was 15?
Yes. Kind of like how Sean Carter
Yes, Bree, you said Tiffany was strong with her reaction because at the end of the day, like, celebrities be watching YouTube. I don't know what people think, but celebrities dead ass be glued to their screen watching. I mean, I'm still growing. We almost at 15K. Shouts out to my new subs, but they watch me too. People be watching. Like, when their name is in the thumbnail, when their name is in the title, you cannot for 1 second. Like, they don't watch everything, but they be watching. And she said, oh, I be wanting to say, you don't got your facts right. You don't know the whole story because they be watching.
Tenderonis. I guess they like the song.
Well, here's my thing with Kimura. She started to talk last year, and then she got back quiet. But it's like,
and now her daughter is out on a private island with some elderly freak
with an old ass man. But she got it from her mama.
But why? But why is she out there?
Because they broke.
Me too.
So she's selling her daughter?
No,
she's selling herself.
She has a choice in the matter at this point.
We can go back to it.
What the fuck? See, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about, you guys. Wow.
I'm grateful that she has the girls. I just don't know how long she's going to be able to keep them safe.
Who would she be keeping them safe from?
Their father.
Ooh, not the father.
He turned them into NFTs last year.
Is this the man? Are you serious?
That's the dude. And her dad and Russell gonna say to her, "You ain't got enough titties to keep to be a sugar baby."
Oh, so she a sugar baby?
That's what she was. Allegedly, they broke up. Everybody went into an uproar online, so allegedly they broke up. But look at that pose. It literally looks like she's being sold. Look at that.
They do, don't it? This one at the top?
Yes.
Both of them.
Pull up a picture of Jesse. Pull up a picture of the twins, of Kim's twins. Yep, at a Hilton.
And what's going to be the charge? What I don't understand.
I don't get it. People just...
I agree. Justice for all
Speaking
these
while female, that's the charge. Speaking while female.
So while we... Just because I don't want that to get us off track, but I did want to speak on this. Hey, Essie, did you hear that Steve Harvey was going broke once again?
I got some documents show that he filed bankruptcy back when me and Mary went through that shit with him. So he ain't once again. He was
maybe
already
he can finally be homeless so he can stop.
Vivian, I agree. And I feel like that's why Kimura spoke out, because when she was doing her dirt, when she was getting her, pimp daddy juice on, she was going and being a sugar baby. There was no social media, so it was done in the dark. When she was creeping with Russell and all of them, when she was 15 and 16, it wasn't plastered on social media. And if y'all gotta be crazy if y'all think Kimora ain't teaching her daughters the game, she absolutely is. But she does not want it to be public. Exactly. That's what I said when I gave my initial commentary on it.
Stop lying about it.
Yeah, because he is lying about it. Yeah. What you mean broke again? I don't really did half of these celebrities say they got money. They ain't even really got no money. That's just on paper. Them people own him. And then
So
all
what-
the stuff, they're not gonna back him like they used to. I've been getting trolled behind for Steve. He been coming at me real hard. So I don't know what you think you gonna do when somebody say something or do something. He's all the mix of this shit too.
He Illuminati'd up. He Meek Milk.
Meek Milk.
So that
Big Milk.
means so do that mean that he can get away with shit because he big milk?
He's so Drake.
So
He's just
I
Steve
don't know
Harvey
if
is very Drake right now.
y'all can kind of basically you say so Drake, that means he's
Well,
You
you
little
just
girl, you want some candy?
But Mary had already said she found naked a whole computer full of naked men. So I mean, I've been knowing that for a moment.
Well, apparently he liked Diddy to kiss him on the back of his neck.
Do he blow when he kiss it?
I don't know, but I hope he
it.
didn't smell Jay-Z on his breath.
oh my God.
I know that he ain't smelled Jay-Z on.
Well, let's get okay. We all over the place. Let me tell you.
To be disrespectful to that.
Let me tell y'all who else I heard was a major dick sucker. We just gonna talk about it.
All of them. Everybody.
You already, it's all of them, but you already know who I'm finna say. Ray J.
Ray J. Well, Ray J's a slut. Y'all know that. I've been telling y'all
Ray
he
J
a prostitute. He done missed his calling. He has been
Listen.
huge in the porn industry, and then him and Stevie J could do all the soundtrack together.
They really could.
Yeah. That's what they should do. They should be the new, like, Barnum and Bailey of porn.
But damn, like Ray for real.
Ray J on his knees
Ray
for
J
white
a
men.
hoe.
For white
He
men,
did
yeah.
let it out.
They get high on that shit, and it's
That's
nothing
it.
but the free party.
Now I know y'all ain't calling my damn phone this one because I hate the same three numbers called back to back.
Everybody know Ray J is a whole industry prostitute.
Literally.
But what he did
Allegedly.
to Tierra Marie is unforgivable.
Oh my God.
Well, he did who?
Tierra.
What did you do to Tierra Marie?
I think I know. I'm gonna see if she gonna say though. Come on, let's
All
spill it.
I say is this. When Jay-Z was done with it, they ain't had no problem sliding her off to Ray J so he could put her through her humiliation ritual all over love and hip hop while
I
that
saw
girl
that.
was sitting there trying to recover from her traumas and her abuse. Instead, y'all labeled that girl an alcoholic, and then you went and found somebody to try to make her look bad and feel bad and kept her bad. How would you feel if somebody slutted Brandy out the way you slutted out Tierra, Ray J?
Oh dang, I was on mute.
I mean, they have. It just hasn't been publicized. Maybe that should change.
Oh shit.
Because I know what your sister was doing.
What was Brandy doing?
I know what she was doing.
Brandy's a
Brandy
Christian.
remembers.
Oh my God. I was saying, y'all see what they're saying? I was like, this is why I'm not shocked. Like at the end of the day, at the end of the day, this is what happens in Hollywood, and this is what I told y'all. Like, it's either you're gonna get down or lay down. Like, everybody in Hollywood is like this. Is you're either exploit yourself, it's sexploitation. It's literally sex, drugs, and rock and roll. And everybody's on a power trip, and everybody's using whatever it is that they got to get ahead, and they're using people. Like, that's what I was saying. And I said, now we have platforms like YouTube, we have platforms like TikTok, and I said, God willing, they don't take TikTok away. So whereas you don't need the machine, you can create your own brand, you can create your own platform, you can put yourself out there without having to sacrifice yourself and go against your morale. That's what I was saying. That's hilarious.
Brandy was running around lying, pretending she was pregnant by somebody else. Yeah, you remember when you was fucking Rodney Jerkins' cousin? I used to listen to you get fucked by him and the next door to me when I was with my dude.
Tell the truth and shame the devil.
Not tell
you knew that nigga that you married wasn't your baby daddy. We both know that, Brandy. You like tossing it up down by the river, didn't you?
Oh my God.
Down by the riverside. Down by the riverside.
Atlantic County ain't got no secrets, boo. You might have been recording at Larry Ghost, but you was getting deflowered down by Atlantic City.
That's so good.
And I listened to you. I knew exactly who that baby daddy was.
What?
I know who your baby mama really is. Yup.
Yep.
We can get into it.
Let's get into it. So Rodney Jerkins is not Brandy's baby daddy.
Ooh.
His cousin is. That's who she was fucking.
Why they always putting it on a different family member?
What was the
Oh, because
person?
Rodney got the money. Because Rodney got the money.
Because Rodney got the money.
I did hear that when our baby daddy.
Rodney wasn't fucking Brandy. Rodney was too afraid to get naked in front of anybody. He was still fat back then. He was very insecure.
He said what she said, what she said.
What Rodney was, he was very obese.
Oh, did they
he had
have
a
to lift
hard
it
time
up?
putting down cheesesteak.
Oh my!
Did they have to lift it up, Jaguar? They had to lift it up.
Listen to me. I'm telling you, I never heard about Rodney fucking because he was too embarrassed to take his clothes off. The boy was big.
Rodney Jerkins is Dog Child. So my ex-boyfriend had a production deal with Dog Child, right? And they had them in a mansion. Legit, when you got a production deal, you pretty much just like help to either make beats or you're helping to write songs or whatever the case may be. And they would leave them there. Like, and you're in the middle of nowhere in a mansion. I can't remember what state it was in, but they would have no food. Like, they would not have anything. And they would legit just leave them there. And maybe order them some food once in a blue. But these kids would be out there for like weeks. We were like in our early 20s when this happened. And I had a friend, I'm not going to tell y'all her name, but I was in middle school with her as well. And she was also signed to Rodney Jerkins at the same time. And she wrote a song for Janet Jackson. Y'all remember that song, Feedback, Feedback. Feedback. I can't remember what year that was, but she wrote the whole entire song from start to finish. She did not even get a writer's credit. She did not even get a writer's credit. Rodney Jerkins and Dog Child, that's what they do. They took the song, and then because they were signed to Rodney Jerkins, they said that it's a Rodney Jerkins production, or like they wrote it or whatever. And this is what they do. They take kids, young people, young adults that's really hungry and want to get on, and they use them for their creative source, their intellectual property, and they discard them. And they give them a couple $1,000s, like not even nothing crazy. Like, we celebrated her. We had a party, but nobody really knew. Her name was not on the credits nowhere, and she wrote the whole entire song from start to finish. That's what they do. They real shiesty in the record. I'm telling y'all, it's terrible. It's terrible in the entertainment industry. It's terrible.
That's why I just said before Jag came on, believe half what you hear, none of what you see, because the shit in Hollywood is just make believe. They gonna put it in your face.
Yep.
Make you think that.
I'm sorry. Did I just destroy Brandy's childhood?
No, Brandy just told the truth.
But Brandy's a Christian.
Yeah, she's a Christian. She was
everybody. Oh my God.
The whole time she had her ass up in the air with Rodney.
Or was say Brandy a Christian? Like Christians ain't the freakiest ones of them all. Like the preacher ain't dicking and dodging all around the pulpit. Woo!
Rodney cousin pounding away. He was screaming for the Lord. Yes, I did hear him. Shit.
Hey!
He was drank off that corn liquor.
Wow.
I remember the house. I can take you to it.
Oh my
Show you
God.
where Brandy got banged out
Ooh.
in Atlantic County. Yes, I can. Pleasantville, New Jersey.
And remember when Brandy came out and lied and said that she was married or at least engaged? Like she pretended because she really did not want to mess up her image. So they be lying about all sorts of things in Hollywood. So I would not be shocked if she really was pregnant by her cousin or she wasn't sure who it was, but she was screwing both of them simultaneously. So she just went with the one that had the more clout. That's how it be now, child.
Wasn't it pleasant?
That sounds familiar.
And that what she said about Tiara,
Yeah.
I knew that about Tiara. I wasn't 100% sure, but someone had told me. You could tell when she was on Love and Hip Hop, they were aimed to make her look slutty, like she wasn't shit and an alcoholic. And I was wondering why they keep coming at this chick like that. That was all wrong. So everybody got a person they sacrificed.
Well, what they did was they brought Tiara on because they knew she was really trying to make it because they brought in Rihanna to really take Tiara's spot. Rihanna is who Tiara was supposed to be.
What do you mean they brought in Rihanna to take her spot?
Don't you
girl
remember?
never had no spot. She had a record.
Oh.
And that was his excuse to get her draws. She wasn't never going to be as valuable as Rihanna. You know, Tiara, with all of her shit she got going on, she has very ladylike ways. There's a ladylikeness about her when she's.
Yep, and I heard this too. Tiara was hard to work with. That's what they said. Because it was always chatter like, well, why Tiara didn't make it and Rihanna made it? And they started at the same pace. Tiara had more appeal, you know, like when they initially came out. And she just wouldn't do any and everything that they told her to do. And I remember there was an interview with L.A. Reid, and he was talking about Rihanna. And he was like, Rihanna's such a good girl. She does everything we ask her to do. And it's basically like you have to be a willing participant and you have to be okay to be a puppet. Lay down or get down. Tiara Marie was too strong-willed. She talked back. She asked questions. And Rihanna was just eager and happy to get off the fucking island and didn't want to be living like a pauper anymore. So she did anything that they told her to do. L.A. Reid said it himself. She listens. She does everything we tell her to do. Tiara Marie was not doing that. It just is what it is.
He's not drunk, you know?
Right. But look at the shit she went
Rihanna
through.
is pure whore.
Oh, what she said.
Where was he going to find another her?
Oh, my God.
You got to listen to me. And I'm not saying this to be mean, because I respect her whoreness.
Oh,
and all
Rihanna.
of its
You
glory.
talking about Rihanna?
She ministers to the slut and me and everybody else.
When she said Rihanna is pure whore, I screamed. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Rihanna is pure whore.
When you want to get crunk before you go out, do you turn on a Rihanna record or do you turn on a Beyonce record? Or which record do you turn on?
Rihanna.
Rihanna's the turn up. And all that whore, it comes from her so easily. I mean,
she Caribbean? They all hoes.
No, there's something special about.
Not so I'm saying all the Caribbean girls is hoes. They're my freak. They're my freak out their wig. They're my freak.
About her, because she could make Patra blush. You hear me? When she flashed her snatch on Twitter that time, and I said, "Oh shit, I'm a lesbian again." Bitch done put
That
me
shit go on and off.
She done put me on. I said, I was minding my business. Here she comes. You know. But the thing is, when you're a predator and you're selling your brand and you're recruiting for your stable, You want to have the girls out there that make it look fun.
We almost there. We almost there.
That make whoring look easy. Look at Young Miami. Don't she make being a whore look so much fun? She's all.
And honestly, that's why I couldn't do it. Like being a whore in real life is not something that anybody like. What's up, AT2? How you doing? Shouts out. I couldn't do it. Like I just can't. Like just being passed around, legit, just letting anybody fuck you. And then men in the same industry don't like to use rubbers. I said no. I'm opting out. I'm not doing this. It's no way. I can't. I just don't like that. Like I'm not. I don't want to just sleep with anybody. I just no.
Always smiling. She love being peed on.
Let's hold on. Let's stay there. Let's talk about how much of a backtracker she is. First, she said back in the day, if her son was gay, she was gonna beat him. Then she got on with Diddy, became his side piece.
Well, because she probably seen Diddy with her babies at the Flavor Fuck Off and changed her mind. You know, the pay is so good. He's so excellent with children.
But the crazy thing is, how do you go? How do you say I love getting peed on? Say you want Meg Thee Stallion to fuck you, you gonna bottom for her, but then try to walk it back.
Wait a minute. She said she was gonna. Why would she bottom for Megan Thee Stallion?
She said, who gonna
Megan
be on
Ross
top?
harnesses?
So she gonna be the bottom hoe.
Or did she come with the batteries already included?
Oh my God.
Oh God.
Now I don't see me personally. I do not think Meg Thee Stallion is a man. I don't. That's my personal humble opinion. I don't think it's given trans. I think Meg Thee Stallion was born XX. That's my humble opinion. Now we're all entitled to an opinion. They're like assholes. Everybody got one. But I think Meg was born with a coochie and some ovaries.
I didn't know you was finna go there, Jack.
No, you just said that she said she would bottom for the stallion.
That was how the conversation was. They was talking about
so if you the bottom, then that means
because Miami said, "Would you fuck
bottom?"
me?"
I haven't heard Megan talk about no harnesses.
She asked Megan. She said, "Would you fuck me?" And Meg said, "Yes, I would." And then Miami said, "Who the top?" And Meg said, "Me."
Yeah, she said that when she did Carisha Please. When Carisha was floating on top of the world because Diddy had got her that podcast, which was dope, by the way. And I wonder if she will be able to continue to do it even though Diddy is going down. Maybe she could take the idea to another network. I don't know. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think Carisha could still do Carisha Please without even with all of this going on with Diddy. Put a 2 in the chat if you think it's done. 1, yes, Carisha could still do Carisha Please. Just take it to another network, another platform. 2, it's over.
Top energy. Yeah.
Well, damn. Well, don't tell y'all business then. Is that right? You on the top and I'm on the bottom. You gonna?
Well, I just thought that meant Meg was gonna hold Carisha down and she, ate her box and ate her ass.
She might have got the deal doing strap that motherfucker on. I won't
just strap it on.
and you on the top.
Or maybe she came with the batteries included.
I just thought she was gonna just wear the strap and just.
She want to be on the top.
You want to be on
She got strong thighs.
She's strong, period.
Very, very husky.
It's a big woman.
Carisha.
Yeah, so imagine her coming down on little Tory Lanez, because he's a little bite-sized nigga. You got this big-ass bitch all over you.
Well, to be fair, I have been in bed with a 300-pound woman, so I can't.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm saying when that bitch get to swinging on you like an 8-ton gorilla, what you supposed to do?
Shit, I guess you're supposed to hold on for dear damn life or get with the program with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Stop, drop, and roll.
Motor hold on to? I don't know. Shit, is motor hold on?
Listen, I'm gonna let Jag say it. I'm not gonna say it. Y'all.
She said, "Y'all ain't hear what Jag said."
Y'all ain't hear what Jag. I'm picking. I know what she meant, but I'm not gonna say it.
Right?
This
You
is
said you
when
gonna
the batteries. When the batteries are included, it's party from go.
Do y'all think Diddy beat on
Let you
Carisha?
strap up one leg at a time.
Wait, do y'all think Diddy beat on Carisha as well?
I think he beat on every woman he had. If he did that to Cassie, why wouldn't he do it?
Understand this. when a nigga wakes up out of his sleep ass naked in a towel and is provoked from waking to go and drop kick a bitch down a hallway like a field goal. Clearly, this is not something that is a first time thing.
Right. Jag, when I first saw
ass naked out of you, like this nigga said.
For some reason, I don't think that he was beating Carisha's ass. I just don't. And I think we spoke about this on here before, and I was basically saying I don't feel like he was, because she was already a city girl. You know what I mean? Like she's not so sheltered. Like Cassie really had a lot of people in her corner. He was very much able to isolate Cassie. Carisha was a city girl. She was linked to, different people in the industry that had a little bit of weight to throw around too. Not as much as Diddy, but she just wasn't like a nobody, no name, somebody that he was introducing to the scene. So this is why I don't think he beat her up. Do I feel like he had her doing a lot of compromising things and a lot of sexual deviant things? Absolutely. But like legit beating her up, I don't know. I don't see it for some reason. Maybe it's just me.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what though, Jag? When I saw that video, you was the first person I thought about. Why? Because you have been telling that shit for so long, and to see something like that online, and then to see it, I know it had to make you feel some kind of way. You was the first person. I was like, damn, anybody who saw that and anybody who and listen what you've been saying for these years, they should feel real stupid, real dumbfounded. And I know that affected you just a little bit because you knew it. You know what I'm saying? All this shit and then more. And people don't understand. People, when you see stuff like that, it's a trauma. You are victimizing women, and then know that Jag has seen all this through the industry like that. How the fuck she supposed to be? How is she supposed to act? What's she supposed to feel like?
He choked me.
Oh, this is what you getting into. Look, listen to this, y'all. Wait, we got to make this bigger because y'all got to listen to what she's saying. Hold up, y'all. Listen to this and look at her, y'all. Okay.
He beat
Let
on
you
Carisha
strap up one leg at a time.
Wait, do y'all think Diddy beat on Carisha as well?
I think he beat on every woman he had. If he did that to Cassie, why wouldn't he do it?
Understand this. When a nigga wakes up out of his sleep ass naked in a towel and is provoked from waking to go and drop kick a bitch down a hallway like a field goal. Clearly, this is not something that is a first time thing.
Right. Jag, when I first saw
ass naked out of you, like this nigga said, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what though, Jag? When I saw that video, you was the first person I thought about. Why? Because you have been telling that shit for so long, and to see something like that online, and then to see it, I know it had to make you feel some kind of way. You was the first person. I was like, damn, anybody who saw that and anybody who and listen what you've been saying for these years, they should feel real stupid, real dumbfounded. And I know that affected you just a little bit because you knew it. You know what I'm saying? All this shit and then more. And people don't understand. People, when you see stuff like that, it's a trauma. You are victimizing women. And then know that Jag has seen all this through the industry like that. How the fuck she supposed to be? How is she supposed to act? What's she supposed to feel like?
He choked me.
Who?
Diddy?
Who you to my baby?
Wait, you need me to drop you down?
See, what people don't understand is the tears that they saw. See, I know what that felt like. I know what it feels like to be strapped to a bed with a man put a gun in your head and tell you sing, or he's gonna blow your brains out while he's raping you. That's what Sean Carter done to me.
Did y'all hear that? She said, did y'all hear what she just said? She said, Sean Carter. We all know who Sean Carter is. Sean Carter. Wait, let me make myself bigger. Sean Carter is Jay-Z. Jaguar Wright just said Sean Carter strapped her to a bed, put a pow pow to her head and said, "Sing, bitch," while graping her. Jaguar Wright just said Jay-Z strapped her to a bed, put a pow pow to her head, told her, "Sing, bitch," while he was graping her. I will say, I felt like at this moment, nobody up there should have been saying anything. Like, it legit should have been mute. We didn't need an ad-lib. We didn't need nothing. From not Ned, Storm, or Essie, and I love them both. But we should have really just let her fully get it out instead of trying to chime in any type of which way. She needed a moment of silence, a long moment of silence, to fully get all of that off her chest, because I feel like she had more to say, but it was a little bit of interruption going on. But so we're gonna let her keep going.
Wow.
His ass need to be in jail right now.
He next. Jay-Z.
No, we can go handle that real quick. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about right there. And you know what? What can he say? The damage is already done.
I'm gonna let you just tell the full story, Jack. You take your time.
And this getting the motherfucker up here talking about he apologized.
I believe this is the first time I ever really heard Jaguar Wright say this. Is it just me? Have y'all heard her say this anywhere else on any other platforms? I've never really heard her say this before.
He ain't say I apologize. He say I'm sorry. Sorry ass for sure. Because this is just one of the queens. And how many more? How many 1,000 more? How many more Jags are they? And then you want to step and say what's wrong, and you don't
What
even
the
know how
fuck
to
is the point in talking about it? Because don't nobody want to believe it. No way.
I believe that shit. There's no way you. What's the purpose of lying? Why you ain't sued? Why the nigga ain't sued you?
See, this the thing. That's why I didn't talk about what happened to me. Because I knew that they would say that I was making it up. So instead, I spoke up for other people with things that I knew to be true. Because that you can't say is self-generated.
I wondered it because I was wondering in my spirit because I'm an activist.
I'm no different. I'm a victim, no different than the rest of them, which is how I know they all victims. Because I'm one too.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I felt that from the beginning, Jag. Yeah. We just ain't never been able to be on here to do it because I was like,
you don't know what it feels like to wake up in your hotel room and to know that your husband left and was paid to leave, and that nigga is sitting there waiting for you to wake up, watching you sleep. Or the car that comes and picks you up. And you better get in. Or the studio session that you booked. You show up for work and everybody's gone, but that nigga's there. And everybody got paid to leave. You got a session on the books. And the only thing you writing is tears.
I will say that Jay-Z has done a good job of hiding children, past indiscretions. He beat Beyonce in the beginning, and Matthew stopped that, allegedly.
I mean, he thought he stopped it. Ooh. Why would you need to beat a bitch when you can get a Jenna with pills? How many times that bitch gotta be rocking back and forth on a jumbotron before people figure it out?
She do be. She be rocking. She do be. She do.
Who you talking about? Who you talking about?
Beyonce.
What? But let me ask you this, Jay. What made this other ass ninja the king of this? What made him so? Cause Clyde. So Diddy felt like he could keep violating women because of who? What gave him that much seniority like that? Like
Clive is his maker. Just like Leor shaped Sean Carter.
Yep, Leor Cohen. Yep.
Hey, well, I mean,
Who wants to be a nigga so bad that he's vicarious to Sean Carter. And Warren Buffett is both a pimp.
You know, when you had first went on and then I watched you through the years, I pay attention to people's language, their verbiage, like she's fluid.
So I really wanted to like get into that part. What do you guys think? Do y'all believe Jag? Put a 1 if you believe Jag, put a 2 if you don't. 1, yes. 2, no. What do y'all believe? Do y'all believe that Jag was raped by Jay-Z? And I saw someone say, I can't remember exactly who they said, oh, people think that because you're famous and you got money that you don't need to grape. It's not about vagina. It's about control. I told y'all, people have sex, period, for control, to bond, for power, like to build a certain level of intimacy. And when you have sex with a person, you feel a certain type of closeness. You're more prone to do things that they would ask you to do. You're more prone to show up for them in ways that you probably wouldn't if y'all never slept with each other and y'all don't have that type of bond. So that's really what it's about. It's about power for men that grape women. It don't be just for vagina. They want to overpower somebody. Exactly, Quan. Exactly. Yes, control and power. It's also for pleasure too. But when men are graping, it's usually for power and control. It's not usually to bust a nut. Someone asked what I thought. I personally believe that anything is possible, especially in the entertainment industry. Anything is possible. So I'm not going to say this absolutely happened and it absolutely didn't. I feel like I'm on the fence, like 50-50, this could be true. And 50-50, I just don't see why she would come out and make that up. I just don't. I don't see why she would just outright get up there and make that up. I really don't. So I'm just going to say it is very, very possible that this actually happened. I think this is very, very possible that it happened. And everyone keeps saying that Jay-Z is next. Everyone keeps saying that Jay-Z is next. And throughout this live stream, Jag kept saying birds of a feather flock together, birds of a feather flock together. And that is true to a degree. And I will say, you know, sometimes you could hang with people and not necessarily be into what they're into. But to amass a certain amount of wealth and power in the record industry, you have to have turned a blind eye to a lot of things, and you have had to participate in a lot of things. Only acts is trust. You cannot be affiliated if you don't do the rituals. You can't be affiliated if you don't drink the juice. You just can't. You can't go to the party if you're not doing what's happening at the party. You can't stay after hours if you're not doing what they do after hours. And this is very sad because I've watched, you know, Jaguar Wright throughout the years on different platforms, and I've heard, you know, her give her testimony, and it just seems like she's been through a very, very traumatic series of events. And I am a woman. I've experienced traumatic series of events as well. And I've had a gun pulled out on me multiple times as well. I have been Oh, child.
Like she don't stutter when she talk. She keep her same energy, you guys. There's no such thing as a successful liar. You either gotta add or you're gonna take away. That shit ain't never changed. And let me tell you something I do know about the industry. They not gonna come and sue her because you don't know what she got and you don't know what she can pull out the closet, just as Steve probably wouldn't do me. Believe half what you hear, none of what you see, unless you see it for yourself, like this woman has done for years.
I wish somebody would take me to court.
I just kept seeing her when I saw her. I was like, how the hell she know all this and she ain't got violated herself? That would be common sense to know that somewhere along the line, those violations had happened to her too. But the messed up part is y'all got statute of limitation. So it's okay to continue to violate women because you got statute of limitation. And then you pay cops to shut their mouth and judges and lawyers because you got the statute of limitation. Then you go and pay people to do this shit because you got the statute of limitations. That shit's going to play out.
How isn't all of America outraged at the fact that a hotel was culpable in an assault after the fact, sold the evidence to the assailant so that he could hold appeal to statute of limitation?
Could be done.
Yeah.
And if that's
how you make an assault disappear.
Just as that thing right there with Jag pointed out from 2016 up and now, so it's a statute of limitation. So now you can't press charges. How many more people been like that? How many more videos been put out like that? How many more people have been paid?
Thousands.
There it is. There it is.
Now,
you're one of them.
Jag, you went through the very same thing and dealt with the very same thing that Free did as well.
And this cross-eyed ninja sitting up there talking about he's sorry about some shit and you ain't sorry about nothing. You just sorry that somebody got caught. And now people they had to see that one video to make it know. But this black woman,
I want to know when the Bar Association is going to take his lawyer's license and suspend it for putting out that statement saying that he had never done anything and there will be this and there will be that. If anybody else says anything, what is that lawyer saying now?
She got a valid point because he for sure came out and was like, oh, this is a lie. And it's just a money grab and people are trying to slander my name and blah, 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 and whoop-de-whoop. When nobody was lying on this man. And enough people have not yet come forward. And a lot of victims don't come forward. And this is why I always say, the amount of things that women experience at the hand of men, there will never be an accurate statistic for it because a lot of us don't always come forward. It just is what it is. Out of fear, out of humiliation, out of embarrassment, out of shame, out of the victim shaming and the victim blaming. And we a lot of times we victim blame ourselves.
Yeah.
Nothing.
And they always say that they're vigorously, not vigorously, what is it?
We will vigorously. Yeah, just that you're real vigorous at your freak offs too. Maybe you should cool down with the vigor.
Vehemently, that's the word they use. I vehemently deny. I know so many celebrities that use that one word, vehemently, saying that shit don't make no difference. You still did it.
Sending you all love. Cali girl, sending you love. Bree, sending you love. Faith, sending you love. I'm sending all y'all love, all of us love that has experienced anything even remotely close to this, because it really is not easy to talk about. And I think people don't realize when you talk about things like this, you kind of relive it. When you hear about things like this, you relive it. It's very triggering, you know? And y'all know me. I be screaming, cussing. I get real passionate. But just things like this just kind of make me like shut down a little bit. Like I'm just like, because you don't want to tap into that, you know, you don't want to go back there, should I say. And Media Newport said we need therapy. I've been in therapy. A lot of us are in therapy. A lot of us go through therapy. And me doing the show is therapeutic for me. And you all be telling me that it's therapeutic for y'all too. And this is another reason why I am building this platform and curating a safe space for women, you know, because I always say our stories are not our own. A lot of us experience the same and similar things. Lots of us have same and similar stories. If you look to the left of you and you look to the right of you, chances are you will have something in common with that woman that's on the left of you and with that woman that's on the right of you. And, you know, we need each other. Camaraderie is important. It really is. And I love y'all so much.
Get it.
You
Nope.
guys.
While
She
they're
said,
profusely lying.
yes. So now my thing is, how many more celebrities are we gonna sit up here and get this to, and knowing they doing shit like this behind closed doors? And let me tell you something that I do know. If Diddy did it, TD Jakes know. If
Yep.
Diddy did it, Steve Harvey know. If
Yep.
Diddy did it, Jay-Z know. If all these niggas, they all hoes. They all knew it happened. They all should be. And listen,
They're all in the same circle.
that hotel, it should be.
Birds of a feather flock together.
That was my video the other night. Birds of
Yeah.
feather.
Look
Listen,
around at your life. Look at the 4 people closest to you. Think about their character. Think about what they do. That's who you are.
Yep, she right.
You are who you associate.
Jag ain't never fucking, Jag ate. Jag be fucking eating. She be eating on the low. She ate. You really are who you're closest to. And I always say this, people are like plants. We legit fucking soak up energy from each other. You, whoever's in your vibrational orbit, that means y'all is on the same fucking type of fucking vibration period, okay? So you have to be mindful of who you hang out with, who you give your time to, and especially as women, because we are receivers, we really have to be mindful of who we let inside of our body. Because having sex for a woman, you're legit allowing a man to enter into your fucking body. Like, that is some wild shit when you really think about it. You're letting somebody enter into your body. Like, we have to really, really understand how sacred sex is, you know? And I'm not a saint, child. I done fucking popped some coochie and threw my ass in a circle plenty of times, okay? I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I am motherfucking married, because I am not. It never ain't that. However, I am aware, and especially as I am becoming more seasoned, you know, I'm more than well aware of how important and how serious it is that you really be cognizant of who it is that you're allowing to enter into your body.
Wait.
And who you spend your time with. Like, who is your friend, sis? Who do you talk to on the phone most days? What are you guys talking about? It really, really matters.
Why
She
you ain't
said-
out there helping your friend, Sean? Diddy's in distress. Homo thug down. Why ain't you talking to your friend?
Do you want to?
I
Do
wanna
you
say
want to?
something.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Essie.
What'd you go ahead?
Now I was gonna say, Jag, do you want to speak on what you told me off camera? Do you want them to know or no?
I know it's time to talk about it. But I need to talk to her first.
Okay.
I got a message. There's a lot at stake when it comes to her.
Kimora?
But what I will say is this. Why don't somebody ask Free Marie
Yeah.
why she's not broadcasting anymore? She's a hell of a content creator. She'd be killing the game if she were out here right now. Why isn't Free working?
Yo, that is a valid question, because Free legit just disappeared. And even AJ, like, he was trying to still work after 106 and Park was done. Like, I believe he was working with E. Like, I remember seeing him being a correspondent on like certain shows. Like, you would still see him, but Free legit just fucking vanished. Like, you don't see her anywhere. It's like she doesn't even have a digital footprint. And you have to wonder why, because she was a star and she was beautiful.
Another
A lot of you
victim,
people
evidently.
watching right now grew up watching her on 106th Park.
I did. Yep.
Yep.
Because she spoke the truth, right?
She's a friend. Someone I love. Why don't somebody ask why she can't come back to work?
We want to know.
If she answers that, I'll tell you whatever you want to know.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I almost in the back of my mind know because all the shit that's happening now. And I'm sure she was violated in some kind of way too and traumatized because of some of these irrelevant brothers that think they could just shut women up. It's a new day and it's a new time now. When Jack stepped out, I stepped out, Cassie stepped out. Nobody's gonna be silent. We are Black women and we're tired of going through all of this. So you can sit up here and hide behind a white woman, but demobilize a Black woman behind closed doors and make them like they're crazy, make them like they're drunk, druggies, whatever. And I feel so disrespected in so many ways. And let me tell you something that I do know. I would have still believed it, but to see the magnitude of what I went through with a nigga that didn't know me, Steve Harvey, I had no choice but to believe Jaguar because this man went to every level and half of the stuff that she's seen, I couldn't even know it would even exist. But knowing that you would just make up lies on people, trying to set people up, I got a warrant for my arrest. To shut me up, I wish the fuck I would shut up. And then you better make sure if I do go to jail that you gag me. And when I get out, I'm still going to talk. Mm-hmm. You will not silence any more Black women to protect what? Protect your dingly or protect your converted ways, your perverted ways. Because that's
or
clearly what they're doing.
Your money.
Mm.
Let's be
Booyah!
clear.
The money.
This is all about money. You want to know why so many Black men are on the down low in the United States?
Please tell me.
Because you're more easily accepted in that sexual capacity than you are as a Black man. See, the second they get down on their knees, the second they start clapping them cheeks, they got all these rich elites that can open all of these doors that don't open for Black men easily. Barack Obama became president and they still treated him like a nigga with his title till he went to a freak out. Legend.
You know he went. You know he went. You know he went. And everybody else went too. You know he went and everybody else
like
went too.
It's bad when you a nigga president and you still gotta freak out to get a bill paid.
All right, let's fast
Do good on this show.
So I just want to point out, I don't think that this is Mary J. Blige's shoe. I think this is just another shoe that they had because the shoe that Mary J. Blige had was a rounder in the front and it had like a gold, like it had like a little overlay at the tip of the toe, from what I can remember, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
What show?
On Power.
She did good. She did all right. But how she get that job, Jack?
Listen to me. At least she know how to read now. I give her that.
Oh my God.
Once upon a time, she was very Fantasia.
Oh God.
She said very Fantasia.
I'm telling you.
And this girl said inspired by Tasha K. Remember Tasha K had them little gold shoes? Storm shady as hell for keeping his comment up there for as long as he did. He knew what he was doing. Oh my God. He knows what he's doing. That's her shoe? Okay.
Right now, 15 years ago, that bitch did an interview where she bragged about just getting her GED at the age of 37 and that she had on a pair of $50,000 boots.
We're going to get to Rihanna.
Oh, producer who auditioned her at 3 a.m. in the fucking...
Yeah, so from Jaguar said 14 going on 15. From what I heard, Rihanna was already 15 once she left the island. So she probably was 14 when she met the Caucasian clear guys that she auditioned for. And she said her and her friend auditioned in a hotel. She said this. And she said they did not choose her friend. They only chose her. And she said that she begged her mother to let her go to America. That is bizarro. Like, I know I'd be like, dang, my mother probably would have let me go to get a record deal, but not by myself. My mother would not have let me go to a whole other country at 15 years old, completely alone. No, that's just crazy.
Morning.
Really?
It's given trafficking, if you ask me.
In a hotel room, auditioning at 3 a.m. in the morning, a 14-year-old girl.
With no parental consent.
With no parental, nobody.
Damn.
She was flown to another country and taken to Def Jam headquarters. And we all know about Russell Simmons' struggles with underage girls. Hence his address changed to Bali, where there's no extradition treatment.
Is that right? That's why he went over there, so because he can't be expedited back over here? Is that right?
Now, she was taken to Def Jam headquarters. She was left in a conference room alone with Sean Carter for nearly 6 hours alone.
See, I didn't know that they were completely alone, but it makes sense. But I remember that they would talk about this when they were doing interviews. She said, yeah, you know, and then Jay-Z said, yeah, I got her in a room once I met her. I did not let her leave my office until she signed that record deal. That does not sound like the safest, because who was representing her? And you got to know that it's not good business practices to have the same entertainment lawyer represent you that's representing your label, because they're not going to have your best interests at heart. So who knows what type of deal she actually had. That's why she had to do them 7 albums. That girl said, nope, I'm going to do an album every year and I'm going to get out of this contract. And she don't even want no parts of the record industry no more. You got to ask yourself that too. I don't think it's just because she's tired. She probably is like, no, I've been through too much. I got my money. Like, I lived out my wildest dreams. I don't need to shuck and jive and be a court gesture anymore. However, she does have enough money to invest in herself. I feel like she will give us a single, but I don't know if Rihanna's ever going to give us another album.
With no parental supervision. Her father was blown up separately. She was 14 and a half, going on 15. She's about 16 when Pon the Replay came out, wasn't she?
That too.
Yes, she was.
She had been in the United States for damn near 2 years.
So this makes me wonder, because how was she able to do all of this and her parents, were her parents with her? It doesn't seem like it. Was Rihanna emancipated from her parents? Did her parents sign over parental rights to declare producers that came and took her off the island? Like, what exactly was that situation? There's so many things that I want to know now after them reopening this can of worms. I'm very, 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 very like, I'm curious.
Yes. Her father collected a $500,000 check. She has the fastest inked deal in Def Jam history.
Hold up. We're gonna play it and let's.
And Bree, you do know that they said that her father was her baby's father, right? That Aretha Franklin was pregnant by her kids. I watched Aretha Franklin's story. I was on a flight. I can't even remember where I was flying to, but I watched it where Jennifer Hudson played Aretha, and she had, I believe, a baby initially, and then nobody knew who the father was. Everybody kept saying, who got you pregnant? Nobody knew who the father was. And then they showed a scene when she was a young girl, and, you know, they were having like a party downstairs or whatever, and then a grown adult man came and, you know, essayed her or whatever the case may be. But she was a little girl when that happened. But then when she was like older, like a teen, she legit had kids. Who was her baby father? Word on the curb is that her preacher daddy got her pregnant.
Confirm it. Hold up.
Somewhere, and Rihanna she really never even heard of it. Right? You walk up to me and that's my artist. I was struck by that. I'd never forget those words. That's my artist. And you were proud, man. And you were like, wow, this is a discovery of mine. And then she exploded. And then, you know, she lit up. How hands-on are you in terms of managing her career?
Well, we actually manage her now. We didn't manage her in the beginning. I signed her as an artist on Def Jam.
How'd you know? Where do you meet? Where do you find a girl like that?
She actually walked into my office. She has a lawyer, Scott Felcher, and he knew J. Brown, who works with me, and they made the introduction. He played him this song, Upon the Replay, which was her first single she had already. And she walked into the office, and You know, I heard the record and I was really afraid of the record. It was so big that I thought the record would be bigger than her.
Right.
I thought the record, she would be the Pon the Replay girl.
Forever.
Yeah. So, but I took the meeting anyway. I said, let me just meet her. And
somewhere, and Rihanna hadn't, she had really never even been heard of at this point. And you walked up and you said,
wait. He didn't tell the story. He didn't tell the story of signing her on the spot. I'm gonna find that.
I would say for some reason I feel like he wasn't telling the complete truth. It's like he was lying.
Oh, he was editing and redacting heavily.
Somewhere, and Rihanna had.
He definitely was.
I could tell. You could tell what he was saying wasn't legit. Like it was like some shit was missing, or you was adding to it, and you weren't quite sure what to say. That's what it was like.
You know, I heard the record.
I agree.
He gonna bless you. She just walked in there. I bet she just walked in. How the hell she get on the plane from her parents? This another thing from us, your mama, all to all y'all folks who let these babies go up there and do what you did. You pretty much sold your kid.
Yeah, Essie, I agree with you 100%. They absolutely did sell their kids. That's what they do. Now let's go forward a little more. People need to talk about anti.
Now who was the king?
Jay-Z.
That's what I thought she been saying. I want to make sure you call the names. That's right.
Hi, Boomby Kitties. Hi. Remember all of the rumors that Rihanna was screwing Jay-Z? Y'all remember those rumors? And she used to be like, oh, I don't know who started that rumor. And then it came out and they said the publicist started the rumor to like get her name in the streets and get her hot in the streets. And they created a fake feud between her and Beyonce. No, I believe, really did screw Jay-Z. And her and Beyonce were rivals. And it was like a triangulation type of vibe going on that Jay-Z created. That's what I believe.
But she
People
didn't
need
get
to go back and look at that album cover for Auntie. Why she chose to put a child bride with a crown over her eyes. Blood everywhere.
Wait, we gonna pull it up? Hold on.
People need to go back and listen to that album.
What is that?
That's her
That's the album cover.
That's Rihanna's album cover.
Really?
For the last full studio album, Auntie.
And what's the purpose in that, Jag? Say that again. Why would she put the crown over her eyes like that?
That's a child bride.
Really?
It's a sacrificial lamb. And the crown is over her eyes. So she can't see all the horrible things that are happening around her.
Metaphors, okay.
It's sad when people are screaming and no one will listen.
Look at
Because if that fucking album cover ain't a cry for help, I don't know what is.
Look now. They released this Anti-Diary full film before the album came out. Look at how demonic this album was. I can't play the music, but just look at it.
At the images.
Yo, Rihanna went straight devil worshiper mode. Like, can't nobody tell me, like, she straight crossed over, like, period. Like, she straight gave I sold my soul for fame vibes. Absolutely. Straight devil worship vibes. And now the person who's really doing straight devil worship vibes, but taking it even a little further, is Doja Cat.
She walks down the hallway.
Dressed in white.
Black and white imagery.
And how old was she here?
She was in her late 20s. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right before her 30. Right before they.
When Anti came out, I think Rihanna was 26 or 27.
They all started worshiping Blue Ivy.
My thing is, look at how demonic the video is.
I mean, this is hardcore, underbelly, Roman Catholic juju.
And listen, she crosses over, and now she's in all black.
Mia, you don't think Rihanna was a willing participant?
Ah. So that was just based saying she went from the light to the dark.
Yeah.
Yes, because you have to be reborn. That's the whole purpose. You have to be.
When you say insure your life, what do you mean?
Record companies take out insurance policies on all of their artists, especially the big ones.
And this is why so many of these young rap artists are getting unalived. Lots of times it's an inside job for insurance money. You make more, when you're in the underworld than you do when you're on this physical plane, so to speak.
And what's the insurance policy? Just out of
They
curiosity.
can insure for up to $100 million per life.
Wow.
Yeah, no wonder they done knock some people off for real.
Wait, okay, so now I get the game.
Prince,
I get you to sign to me. I own your name forever in perpetuity. That's what they put in.
They also said, I think Jaguar may have mentioned this. She said that they were worshiping Rihanna, but now people are going to worship Blue Ivy.
Those contracts, I make money on you off the front end.
And the second you become difficult,
I get you killed in the streets.
You. I get rid of you. I collect $100 million, and I still get to own your catalog and make money off of you, and never have to argue with you again. And I can do whatever I want with your life. I can hire lookalikes. I can use holograms.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense though.
That's the game.
Like Prince, he was trying to get his music back.
I will never sign another major recording contract ever again in life. When I fought to get off of Geffen, I vowed to never come back and only be independent.
Now, I hope anybody who's listening to this and they thought about getting into a music deal or a music contract, because they tried to get my son and they had flew him to London. He was underage, and then they tried to keep my son over there. They sent me a fucked up video, and it was bad. It was bad.
That's why I got Philadelphia to begin with. For my son Giovanni, God rest his soul. God bless his dead.
They take advantage of the babies.
He was dead 2 days after I got the paperwork.
That's so sad.
For the LLC. He was killed by a boy who was trying to get a contract with Rock Nation.
So all this, it's like a pattern.
Essie, didn't you also tell me that they offer your son to sacrifice you for a contract?
I didn't believe it at first. What happened was some dudes came and got my son. I was at work. Next thing I know, my son's on a plane to go to London.
My son was an intern for Live Nation and Rock Nation.
See? So it's like in between. And then they sent me a fucked up orgy with my son. And I didn't know what it was. Couldn't remove that. They removed it on my phone some kind of way. Next thing I know, I got to call the ambassador of London, all this kind of stuff. Make a long story short, when he came back, he said they wanted to sacrifice me, my youngest son, and my nephew. And he said he wouldn't do it. And they had $20 million on the table for all three of us. And after that, my son...
wonder about Jennifer Hudson, doesn't it?
Ooh, yes, it did. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yes, it did. When I talk about it now and see what all I see, yeah.
I don't know who's in more danger of betrayal between the two of them, Common or Jennifer. They're both born backstabbers. You would think that it would have worked.
Oh.
Storm is flabbergasted.
I mean, to knock off 3 relatives at once, Essie, he probably would have been set. Because that's a huge sacrifice. That's a lot of power.
He got, don't she? That sounds like the one for everyone, you know?
That's some bullshit, though. And but you being real, when my son told me it didn't register till years later when I seen all this stuff happening. You know what I'm saying? But I'm thanking God that he didn't do it. I was wondering how
the more awards you get.
Huh?
It's like the more people that die, the more awards you get.
And the more money too, huh? Awards, money, status, cars, whatever. They told me they would make him $1 million overnight. And my son, after that, he never did no more music like that. He do his own thing now, but he didn't sign, and he's still been offered contracts and stuff. He will not sign nothing that got to do with it. And I ain't mad at him.
You wanna know what makes all of this so disgusting? People got all this conversation about all this money and all of these things for something that was a gift given from God for free.
Well,
How the hell does something that came from God that he don't charge you for, man get to charge you for? How does that work?
They really don't.
God give it for free and man charge you for it. What the fuck?
But look at all the thirsty people go for it and grab it and kill their family members shit off behind it. That's the sad part, that you're willing to sacrifice someone else's life.
No, you want to know what the sad part is? They'll still kill your family if you say no.
So I guess I dodged the bullet, huh?
Literally. Speaking of the industry, even look at Demi Lovato. Let's talk about Wonder Bread. Let's talk about Demetra. Even look how she begins light and cute, and she just gets darker by the album. Then she started talking about she was dancing with the devil. She's sitting in the middle of a cross, blood coming down her face. Demi Lovato wasn't this damn dark.
You get dark in your spirit.
But wait a minute, she's non-binary now, right?
Yeah. She goes by they, them.
They, them.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, in the Bible, there was a story about this guy that lost his mind. And they went to go fetch Yeshua to come talk to him. And he asked him, what is your name? And he said, we are legion, for we are many. It just makes me think about that when I hear about people calling themselves them and they.
Yeah. Oh, hold up. Here's somebody else. And I don't know who the hell told this girl to do this.
You can see the transformation in these people, though, from where they started. Damn.
What happened to JoJo?
Yeah, JoJo I don't know what the hell what she got going on. Cause what? Like, she just looked like she just transformed herself into a demon. The demon version of her. She still got the bowl. She still got the face paint, but it's just demonic now.
Yeah. If I truly doubt he's changed in death.
Right. See, there's a lot of things that y'all don't like, but in all actuality, you all know the truth. And to that, you know, I'm humbly grateful that
So, what did you guys think? Did y'all enjoy that live stream? I know I enjoyed it. I absolutely enjoyed it. I was floored though when she said that Jay-Z graped her at a pow with a pow pointed to her head and said "sing bitch." That kind of like threw me for a loop. I cannot lie. And I was not expecting to see Tiffany Haddish pop up on the live stream either. So that was an interesting live. I did too, Golden Queen. I did too. So I'm gonna see what y'all talking about a little bit. You caught the whole live with me. That yes, we was watching. I was in and out because I was doing things, but I was still looking, even though I wasn't like, constantly commenting or like in the chat or whatever. But it was yes, God's anointed. It was. Mia said I didn't even know, and I said JoJo, that was the biggest shocker for me. I was confused. I knew she was going to probably be maybe gay, but it's further than that. I have to go back and finish live. Yes, it was really good. Great live. Thank you, Media New Post. Everybody up in here, y'all better hit the like button. Hold up. Let me see how many likes we got, because y'all be trying to play in my face and I ain't nobody for that. You're not doing too bad, but everybody up in here right now, hit the like button. Click the thumbs up right now. Hit the like button, bitch. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, bitch. Hit the like button. Pay my entry fee. Pay my entry fee. Pay my entry fee. Pay my entry fee. Hit the like button, bitch. Hit the like button. Yes, everybody up in here, hit the like button. This live was awesome. Thank you. I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. Shouts out to Storm Monroe for doing a dope live. I really appreciated that he came on with a bang and gave us, some good content. We got to clap it up. Let's clap it up for Mr. Monroe for doing his thing, his thug thizzle. Okay. Yes. Okay, we have 113 likes now. That's not bad. So let me see what y'all saying, and then I'm gonna skedaddle. Ooh, maybe we'll do some affirmations. We don't do them as often as we used to. And I don't have my spiritual AF deck here, or else I would pull a few cards, but I don't see it, so I don't know. Okay, let me see what y'all saying. Pay the entry fee. Jojo Siwa remind you of Raven Simone. Oh, I knew Jojo was a train wreck waiting to happen. It's like she's following in Miley's footsteps. Yeah, she does look. She's heavily influenced by Miley. I was on my hair while watching you stream. Thank you, sis. Yeah, shouts out to you. Yeah, y'all both have excellent content, 2 different styles. Yes, I enjoyed and glad you came to go over it. Yes, we in the building. Shouts out to you, Lachey. It was and shouts out to Mia and Golden in the building. Yes, it was very interesting. I'm 50 years old and I'm seeing 1988 again. Oh dang. I love when you do your cards and spiritual stuff. I love it. Yes, that's her idol. Yeah, it is. Love Jones's bomb. She always built us up. I want to send all of my love to everyone who has experienced the trigger in recent events, love and healing. Yes, because it is very triggering. Thank you, Eleanor. I appreciate you. Yes, we in the building. Okay, so we're going to do some affirmations, and then I'm going to get out of here. I might come back and do an open panel. It depends on how I feel. I might. I ain't going to make no promises, because I did open the call lines earlier, one of the shows that we did earlier. What was Tiffany Haddish talking about? I missed it. Tiffany Haddish was basically telling Storm off that he don't always got his facts right. And he don't always know what he be talking about. That's pretty much what she was saying. Okay. Whatever I spend comes Whatever I spend comes back tenfold. Whatever I spend comes back tenfold. People love to buy me things. You are a whole vibe. Everyone loves you. I have beautiful relationships. I am in love with myself. I have such a supportive team of people. I have a windfall of abundance. My life is full of wonder. I am magical. I believe in you. I love you. Shoot for the stars. My entire life is a major flex. Yes, I feel so good. I feel good. Baby, I feel good all over. Money is forever flowing to me like a waterfall. Your name is being praised in rooms that you're not even in. You are an abundant child of the universe. Companionship comes easy for me. The sky isn't the limit because there isn't one. I have a beautiful home. I always go with the flow because I am the flow. Everything I need is always available to me. I am a visionary. Keep your eyes on a prize. I am great at understanding. I am very creative and extremely talented. Your intuition is your superpower. I have a natural magnetism. People love to help me in any way that they can. I bring my dreams into reality. I am a powerful manifester. I am destined for greatness. I am a master creator. I'm so beautiful inside and out. I am mentally, physically, and emotionally healthy. I vibrate high on a high flying disc. Great people are drawn to me, and you all are great. You all are amazing. You all are motherfucking superstars. Opportunities are all around me. Opportunities are all around me. I'm living happily ever after. I deliberately create. I am always inspired. I am in alignment with my truest desires. Great things always happen to me. Everything you want is already yours. I attract what I want. I love my good feeling body. I feel great. My net worth is steadily and constantly increasing. My personality is amazing. Amazing. Thank you, Mia. Shouts out to you for the super chat, boo. I appreciate it. Love and miss you all. Stay. Love you, boo, so much. Love and growth. Yep. I love y'all so much. Thanks for rocking with me. Y'all are my My friends, my homegirls, we are in this together. Shouts out to the new subscribers. If I do not come back later on, because I may, it just depends on how I feel, but it will be podcast style. I will not be sitting up here like this. Child, I'm about to go take all of this out. Or this too. Y'all already know how I give. I'm a nakedy bitch. I do not be in the house with clothes on in real life. I just don't. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. The world is a stage. You are at the center of it. Life is a movie, and you are starring in it. Don't let nobody play in your face, okay? Stay prayed up. I love y'all so much. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. Later, love bugs. Sending all of you virtual hugs.